Hello, hello. I think I am recording. Looks like I am playing Paul, Paul Humphreys from Nottingham in the friendly open Series 7 round 1. And Paul is playing my deck. Nice. So, yeah, Paul is playing my deck, which is very unfortunate for him. Right, so what's going on? I'm recording this game, not streaming it, because I think Paul intends to play my deck, or a derivative maybe of, next week. So let's record it and just release it after. Right, let's look at what I can do. So I can set up some stuff. What can I set up? 2, 3, 3, 4. I could set up 5 cards. One of them econ, another econ. I think I'm going to keep it. Okay, let's go. I'm going to set up Night Flyer because why not? I think I'm running Nothing Burns. I am running Nothing Burns. So let's see what happens. It'd be nice if Paul beats me, just to give the deck a bit of credence, if nothing else. It is a nice deck. I do like the Stark Shadows. In the way that I built it, it's not a reset, shadow, blah 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 deck. It is a little bit, but not entirely. Tower of the Hand, nice. Rose Road, Jojen, Willat card and Shadows 5 card setup, which is happen more often than not, I would say. I have redrawn into an Iron Gate, Baylor, 10 Tower Galley, which I like, Hotho, Lord Bought Shipwright. So immediately I'm thinking Sea Tower, I'm thinking Galley and Hotho, and then maybe the Shipwright if I open a race. So let's open race. So Winter Festival into race. So I get to choose the first player here. And who do I want to be the first player? Let's make Paulie the first player. So he can get a reserve boost throughout the game, which is going to counter my agenda. But Shadows does have a -1 on the agenda of the assault, and my agenda will give him another -1, which is not very nice for him. So he might struggle a little bit. Oh, Alanis, yes. Can I afford her? Probably. But I could Hotho. I'm in two minds. Let's see what Paul Marshall before I decide. But having Alanis is very nice. It filled me with joy. Not joy, but confidence, I should say. I like playing Alanis. What do I put in my plot? So I built the deck about 5 minutes before it started. I did have a version of Harlaw Winter, but it was outdated. I think I just swapped out Valar Morghulis to see what the Stranger could do because it's a winter trait. Got rid of winter reserves for race because I don't know, let's try race, yeah? Let's just try it. No one build a world winning deck the very first attempt 5 minutes before a tournament. You try a different card and you see what they do. Ranger's Cash because it's shit, but I like it. You know, I like having the option when tax ends to draw 2 cards or gain some gold. First Snow, well, that could do some work, but I do know that this deck runs First Snow. Yeah, Paul. So he's saving 2 gold for a card to come out of shadows. Maybe that is a mirror and another limited, because it's good to put a 0 cost limited in there to get extra triggers. So I'm going to gain some gold. Now do I play a Lannis? No, that play a Lannis. Keep 1 gold left over. Play the Sea Tower, draw. I've only got a reserve of 4, so I need to play cards out. Then maybe I don't Lannis, maybe I just Hoso. Let Hoso take the blanking, but I have no military. Okay, so I'll play Sea Tower and kneel it. And then I'm going to play the Galley for a reserve of 2. And I'm going to kneel my Chud. I think I'm going to play Hotho and let the Chud die. So I play Hotho. We play the boat. 2 gold remaining. Do I play the shipwright and kneel out the armory? I think I will. Or I could keep a gold for we do not sow. And yeah, I think that's tempting, keeping the gold for we do not sow, because I do have nothing burned. No, I think I'm going to get the character out. Let's get the character out. And we're done. Here's Mirror. Hotho, nice choice. It is only temporary, of course, given that still got reserve 2 until the end of the round. The Income Mirror. There is a card put into the shadow. Now the deck does run Poisoned Coin, which would be pretty nice for Paul if you had a Poisoned Coin. But these guys on the board, so if that is a 0 cost trigger for the Tower of the Hand, that is very nice. I completely forgot to kneel out the armory. That's my error. I'm too busy thinking and talking. Bad time. Forgetting my plan straight away is not great. So you have an intrigue coming through with stealthing Hotho, which I can oppose, but I cannot win. So I think I just oppose, or do I let Paulie get power? Got to oppose. Because I'm not really that interested in winning the intrigue challenge at this point. It doesn't seem like great value, given that most of his hand will go anyway. Iron Gate, that's probably the best. Don't mind losing the Iron Gate. Mirror Stand, so we're going to get a military, which will kill the shipwright. Here we go, so military for 1. No defenders here. Did I say kill the shipwright? I meant kill the fishmonger. And Paul has finished challenges. So we haven't seen the Shadows card yet. It may not be a 0 cost, it may just be a setup for later. So let us do the power challenge with Gwyneth. Which I actually quite like Gwyneth actually. Problem is it can't work till next round, but I can do it in the plot phase to gain a gold and draw a card, so she can be a good source of draw. Paul Defender, powerful 1. And do I do intrigue or do I just win dominant? I don't think it matters either way, because he's discarding to reserve. So we'll just stop there. Ooh, Eric Anvil Breaker, yes please. The portal is revealed Ice Dark, very nice on a, going second or small board, but he discards. And now Paul is going to have to discard 5 cards. So Wraith's doing work. Mira's going to trigger every single round unless she dies. But even then, I'm sure Stark runs a time for Wolves to recur Mira. So I'm just going to have to deal with the fact that a character's going to get blank. Whoa. Ice, House Manderley Knight, Ned, Northern Armory and Northern Armory. That is good. Question now. False Spring is obviously very nice here. Not keen on the Stranger. Winter Festival is going to pick up stuff, but First Snow is also nice at this point. But I think maybe I False Spring. Yeah, False Spring seems good. Although maybe I'm thinking, shall I just take out the Econ and get rid of my Night Flyer? Or do I do that next round after We Do Not Sow? You might discard the We Do Not Sow. So I don't think Paul's version is playing Full Spring. So this is good. So who can he recur? He can recur House Manderley Knight with Summer if he so desires. Let's make... Who do I want to be first player? Let's make Paul first again, I think, so we can react. I don't see any inherent danger of him being first player. Of course, Alana now I do not have any triggers for her. May need to play Ranger's Cash earlier than anticipated, where I'm running short of cards. First Snow will recur my shipwright. Yay! Kind of draw. So Full Spring, what do I want to get rid of? Winter is Coming, that's pretty mean, it's good to know that there. Manderley Knight or Alyssane. I don't think we want Alyssane with him going first with stealth, non-kneeling, so let's get rid of that. So that's not going to get 2 gold. Is it worth triggering Gwyneth here for an extra option and a gold? I think I would do it. A card to place on the bottom of his deck. Let's give him an expensive card. Maybe some armories rather than the characters. Yeah, let's do that. Iron Fleet Scout, that's an Alanis trigger, great success, and an Alanis dupe and a Botley crew. So if I had have gone for, I would get 5 gold, 1 for the market, 1 from Gwyneth, that's 7, and a Sea Tower, that's 8 resources, which is enough for Alanis and Botley crew, but not enough if I want to play We Do Not Sow. So we know Mira is back in shadows and Paul needs to save 2 gold to use her. Paul desperately needs some economy. He needs to be able to play out a Hearttree Grove or a Northern Keep just to protect his future rounds. Perhaps it would have been good for him to play the Withering Cold this round, because the Withering Cold just slows the game down a bit and gives him some extra time to draw and play economy. But we know he's got Winter is Coming, which is dangerous, and he's saving gold for it. I guess, with Mirror and Winter is coming. So I need to play Alanis with a dupe is what I'm thinking. Because then maybe almost also the shipwright is going to die. So let's play Alanis with dupe. Yeah, trigger Alanis or card. And now I think we play the Botley Crew because there's no point saving 3 gold just for We Do Not Sow, I don't think. And also, this is where it's sometimes nice to have a couple of shadows card, because I could have put a card into shadows for the next round with 2 gold and save 1 for We Do Not Sow. But I think in this case we'll go with Botley Crew. And I think nothing for that to trigger on. Thank you. So Mira's going to have to do a stealth of Botley Crew. So perhaps my Alanis dupe will die along with the shipwright to Winter is Coming, because Mira will stealth the Botley Crew. Alanis is blank for the phase. That's fine. It doesn't do a lot, but then nothing in here is going to do a lot this challenge phase, with Paul's reserve being 5. So military for 4. So this has to get unopposed. Question becomes, do I keep the Alanis dupe? I don't think I'd bother. I'm not running Valar. Dark Shadow probably not running Valar. Winter is Coming was in the Shadow. Nice. So I get Tower of the Hand, stand Mirror. That's pretty good. So let's take these 2 for claim. Please. So the good thing I like about the Dark Assault is that you just get so much utility from your character with Tower of the Hand. You know, we've got double mirror, so that's the Bicon with stealth. That's 2 challenges with stealth, bypassing your opponent's best defender. Jojen could potentially be stood. 2 challenges with stealth. You know, it's just efficient. I like it. So, intrigue for 2, stealthing Hotho and Alanis. This, again, could be unopposed. And, again, another Winter is Coming. We'll wipe 2 cards in my hand. Which means very much looking like I'm going to play Ranger's Cash in the next round. But no Winter is Coming. Okay. Unless that was the Winter is Coming that he put this round, and that's not one from last round, which is good to know. We do not so go, that's a bit sad. But it's not crucial at this point. It would be nice to get rid of Tower of the Hand, definitely. But I think we can survive. Right, my turn. There is a possibility of a stand, but not a significant stand, I don't think. I mean, if that's a small folk mob, then the military is going to get defended. But I can raise to 6 strength. Oh, we've already had a tower trigger this round, haven't we? So mob not going to defend. I was thinking mob could sacrifice Jojen, tower stand Summer for 7 strength, but that's not going to happen. That is good. Recon. Yeah, it's really good. Nice cheap trigger of the tower, but unfortunately want to let him die. Get out of here, Recon. Will is going to put cards back in debt. Yeah, that's a slight problem for my markets, but I guess we can't win them all. So let's do an intrigue. I'm definitely going to trigger Hoso, I think, because I need a card. Or can I just get by knowing that I've got some 4-costers? Eonomir. Reek. Oh, that's so good. So good. Yeah, I like getting rid of Reek. Let's do the power challenge. And we're going to be ahead on the power race, which is almost always the case against Dark Assault. But the question becomes, what does Dark Assault have to remove my board? Right, am I going to trigger Hotho? I quite like the card choke I've got going on over here. No, I'm not going to trigger Hotho. Let's leave him bereft of cards. So I win Dom. Market and Aya. Do we get a market? Aya's going to be pretty nice on the other side. So, what do I think here? First Snow cleaned the board, but Mira goes back into shadows. It makes it a little bit tougher for Paul because Botley Crew will trigger. I've got Baylor, and I've got the Fleet from Pike, which is going to blank tower if I go first. So let's nothing burn and go first. If he gets rid of his economy, that's hard for him. If he gets rid of the tower, okay, he gets rid of the econ, that's nice. And we have dupes, which is also nice on the 2-claim plot. Do I need to trigger Gwyneth? Don't need to, I don't think. Let's think about this. I'm going to get 4 gold, 1 from my market, and a reduction from Sea Tower. I'm going to play the market because I get an Alanis Dwarf. That's going to cost me a gold, so I'll have 5 resources. I have enough still then to play my fleet and Hotho. Maybe I think I will trigger Gwyneth, even though it's really going against my market. But maybe I just don't need to. I just not that 1 extra gold isn't going to do much. I don't need the card right now, and I can do this later. So maybe we'll do that. Okay, so let's gain gold. Nil this. Trigger Alanis. Varys. Let's gain the gold. So we've got 5 gold. We dupe Hotho because there's going to be some 2-claim. And then I think Fleet from Pike. Botley Crew, so it only has 3 gold, which is very nice this round because we know she's drawn Aya, who costs 4 from shadows. Mira's going to cost 2. And Paul's saving the 3 for Mira. So he's not going to get to use the tower if I can assault it. He's really feeling the pinch on economy. He does have 2 claim. which is quite frankly long. I could have tried to go second and defend and attack back, but I don't know. Let's be proactive. Okay, so we're going to get fleet triggering. If you want to play mirror, then I'm actually not going to win the power challenge. Maybe I want to do military. If we do military with Botley crew, mirror and the dog can defend, but then they won't attack me. So I think maybe I'll do the power with the fleet to blank. I don't think it matters that much, but let's do the power with the fleet and assault the tower. We get renown, maybe we'll get an unopposed. Again, the 2 claim military are going to bite, but I don't think, I mean I could win it if I don't do a military, but I'm going to do a military. Okay, now I'm going to do, that's probably a mistake. I think the military should have gone for with the fleet, I guess. Because he could have opposed with one of these if he was going to kill them. I think potentially if a time for wolves had not yet been played, I think he could have jumped out mirror, defended the military, let mirror die, and then time for wolves summon later to recur mirror. Either way, with my boats, something almost certainly going to die. So the tower is good that assault lasts for the phase. Poor defend for 3, which means I am currently winning. He probably decided to kill Summer. He's killing Willa. So yeah, it might have been better for him to oppose the power challenge with Willa. In that case. So he's only got Mirror and Jojo and 2 stealth. So if you want to win 2 claim intrigue, you're going to win military. So I think I can do an intrigue fairly. Maybe I don't do intrigue because he's discarding anyway. So I think I just stop. I mean, I could Hotho here because he'll have to discard. Or maybe I think maybe I'll just do an intrigue. No, wait, because I can defend the intrigue. So now I Hotho, draw a card and check reserve. So the good thing about Gwyneth is you can do it in the taxation phase after the gold has gone away. So you start with a gold and an extra card. Dark and Froso. It's pretty nice to see Froso go. He could have put that into shadow with the agenda and paid 1 to bring that out. And maybe freed the galley. Would give him an extra reserve. The extra 1 reserve can be important. Here's Mirror, Alanis blank. No problem. So here comes the military. 2 claims military. not pleasant. I see the stranger coming next round. I'm pretty sure the stranger is going to kill all my forecasters. Which means I want to keep the dupe on Jose. The thing is, who do I want to kill? If I want to kill Gwyneth, then maybe I should trigger her. I don't think so. I think maybe I just kill the fleet. And the crew. I've got plenty of forecast militaries in hand. I really would like him to play the stranger. Okay, so we've got 3 clean. What? Didn't assault work to the end of the phase? Maybe at the end of the challenge. Let me just check out the keyword assault, because I am not sure. So, looking on my phone, rules reference, assault, there we go. Blanked for the challenge, so yep, that is all fine. That's very disappointing actually. So we've got 3 claim going on. So what 3 do I want to die? I think we definitely kill the crew and probably the fleet. Do we take a dupe of Hoso? I think we do. Yeah, let's do that. The reason I'm confused about the assault is I played a game last week with I think Paul Geddes, and my location was blank until the end of the phase. Right, so mirror, intrigue. Yeah, I think we can defend this. And we should. I think the best way to win a challenge would have been to intrigue with both stealth and both intrigue icon. Because at this point I can defend both if he goes in individually, so it doesn't win either. So my markets are on, which means maybe I can do some stuff next round. Now, do I ruin that by playing Gwyneth? That is the question. So he's gonna give me a sea towel or shaggy dog or discard them. Discard them is fine. I think maybe we don't need to Gwyneth. There's no need for an extra card in the taxation phase or an extra gold. No need that I can't do it after plots, so. So maybe the stranger, maybe not. I think I Winter Festival or First Snow. First Snow seemed nice, does it not? But that would be pretty bad into the stranger perhaps. So I'm going to get a lot of gold there. I can play 2 4-quarters out, so let's do it. So we do have the stranger into the first snow. Who's going to go first? I think I will make Paul go first. but we're going to get rid of these guys. So I'm going to kill Summer and Jojen. Could have killed Mira and then I went back to hand. But recurring Summer could have just brought back Mira. Okay, so we have another reserve reducer and a shadows card, which is pretty nice on the first no turn. So I'm going to receive 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 resources. That's just enough to play 2 4-costers. If I wish. Or the galley, draw Marauded into shadow, and that leaves 2 gold wasted, essentially. Maybe I'll start. No, wait, he's using assault. Alright, let's gain some gold. Right, what is the best play? Mira's going to come out, so I think I'll play 2 military icons. Endrick or Baylor? I think I'll go with Baylor. This game has been tough for Paul purely because he hadn't seen enough economy early. I do think Withering Cold earlier may have been advantageous for him because it would have slowed me down and given him a bit more time also to put economy down. You basically stretch your 2 rounds into 1 really, unless there is Dantec, which he has. So it looks like no challenges from Paul. So I think what we do here is we do everything except military to deter him from playing military challenges. So you can't play any events that are in his discard, even though there's only 1, so let's go with Power Fair. He may have a mirror and a 1 card to restand mirror. So Theon gains the power, we apply a claim, and then we do an intrigue. We apply claim, pardon me, then we do the military. Apply the claim, and then we are done. So he could bring Mirror out. He was going to win Dom anyway, and Mirror will go back next round. So at this point, no point in playing the Stranger, that's really bad. Winter Festival probably does the win. Withering Cold. Okay, that is nice. So I'm going to Night Flyer the tower and draw from Lannis. That's probably the death knell because he gets no efficiency from the tower. So I'm going to use all of my economy because I think let's gain some golds. Oh dear. So he uses assault, saves 7 gold. He got Arya there. Okay, let's trigger Alanis with this. Rose Road. Yay! So we go Card to Shadows. That's going to cost 1. Yeah, I think we do that. Card to Shadows. 2. Play Rose Road. Finish marshalling. Paul says sod it, which is the universal trigger for I'm fucked, I'm going to do something really silly and just go all in to speed the game up so I lose very quickly. Term coined by Rebecca. Oh, here's Mirror. Mirror gonna blank Theon, so there's no stealth. I'm gonna bring Nightflyer, I'm gonna trigger Alana, trigger the Nightflyer, pay 1 for Nightflyer, get rid of you. Then I'm going to play Nighttime Marauders, but not before Mirror kneels. So there goes Mirror. Let's bring out the Marauders. Let's pick 2 cost, and we get rid of a Mirror. The other one with the Tower of the Hand, which did not get duplicated. So I think we just defend here with the Marauders. Let's do a Pillage. Get rid of Manderley Knight. Paul has finished challenges. So I guess what we do, we just run through all the challenges, I guess. We do Intrigue. Does not defend, apply claim. And then I might as well just trigger the festival. Good game, well played. Yeah, though unfortunately Paul didn't quite get going. There were some mistakes. Not too many, I don't think. Let's send him the recording. Yeah, right, I think I'll just stop the recording there. Let's see how we do this. Yeah, stop the recording there. I'll record round 2 maybe if I play it later. Okay, cheers, goodbye, bye.